podcast.
Yeah, the hell was that? That's going to be fun when we put the video on later.
Yeah. Just Roger the alien randomly just appearing like.
I think I gave Daniel a heart attack either way.
I wasn't expecting that.
You shit Twix.
Shit, Twix. And he isn't
You
getting
fret
it
now.
Yes, I'm back.
for the second time.
Liam, what are you doing? Those are crisps, they're not biscuits. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
What's
You
wrong with
monster.
you, boy?
You monster.
Potato crisps.
Not even cookie flavour, the prawn cocktail.
Yeah.
And you get cookie flavoured crisps?
You should.
Yeah, you're right.
You should get them just for
Jubinub.
Liam.
Well, I've tried hula hoops and Oreos before.
Wow, that's
What,
incredible.
ticket?
Yeah.
Which kind of Oreos?
They're filled stuff on us.
Yeah.
So, this week our topic is films. As we originally intended to do for Series 1, Episode 8, but Liam got us involved in his little Illuminati fantasy.
And we're not going back on that topic again this season.
Before we do start talking about films, I think we need to do the most iconic film-related thing ever.
God.
Dun. Ba 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 Pearl and Dean, film-related, whatever, dude.
I have no idea what just happened.
You know, at the beginning of the films, when you get the Pearl and Dean thing, and all the funny clips and shit, and everyone's like, look at that, Pearl and Dean. You've never seen the Pearl and Dean thing.
I
I've
have.
never even heard of it.
Liam knows what I'm on about.
I've heard of it, but I've never seen it.
In all honesty, I've never even heard of it.
I like
Yeah.
do 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 do.
Isn't that a 20th century fox?
I was doing the same thing.
Oh.
What have we came to now?
God. Right, so, seems that this is the 9th of November. I think it's a prime time to do a podcast about films because of the recent news where Star Wars and Indiana Jones have been bought by Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's people's thoughts on that?
I've got mixed feelings about it
Yeah.
because, like, it's a good thing because now they're part of an even bigger empire than they were before.
Like Marvel joining them last year and that.
That reminds
I'm
me.
completely
Looking at the
confident, by the way.
greatness of like what
Putting it out
Avengers
there.
was.
Exactly. I mean, the Avengers was absolutely bloody fantastic.
Except with like the bigger budget that Disney have would made it better than that. And hopefully
If you think about the last film that was made with how it ended, like before they got bought by Disney.
about the set.
No, I was thinking more along the lines of Marvel. How
Oh,
it was
X-Men
always-
Origins
Origins Wolverine.
Yeah, Wolverine. That was the worst. One of the worst things
Oh,
I've
yeah,
ever
very
seen.
nice. 7 quid.
So,
I'm pretty sure on Amazon it's like 12, isn't it?
can you show that later? We're doing
It's relevant.
films. Yes, but still.
And I'm pushing stuff more than the podcast.
What?
I reckon.
Illuminate. But yeah.
Still don't think I'm connected. No, yeah, like Daniel says, like with Marvel as proof, the films have only gotten better.
Yeah.
So, and although I do admit I'm a bit tentative about having a 7th episode right off the bat,
Yeah.
like they should really have,
Adapted into the universe a bit more.
yeah. And but one thing I want the original unedited 1977 versions of the first 3 films released.
In
Yeah.
3D.
No, not well.
IMAX?
No, without all the crappy special effects that George Lucas added in the 90s.
Ah.
You know, where they made
In the background.
Greedo shoot Han when
Han shot birds.
exactly, and like just like you know, bringing back the proper versions of how the films were, the real series of events that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Without Hayden Christensen at the end of Return of the Jedi.
From my point of view, the Jedi are evil.
Anakin, come to your senses. I love that bit, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Don't pretend you don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
The weirdest thing, I don't the weirdest thing Obi-Wan's ever said, in my opinion, is in episode 3 when Anakin's like saying, I'm going to step in my new master as head of our new empire. And Obi-Wan turns around and is like, your new empire?
Yeah.
Your new empire? Oh, well, I better just bow down to you now, should I? Just like that. He's like really mocking Anakin, and I love it. I love that.
Yeah.
It's funny, you can tell the difference between the loudness and the quietness between last week and this week.
Yeah, you really can.
There wasn't a podcast last week because we weren't here last week.
Sorry, okay, right, sorry. Not last week, last time.
Wow, it's really been 2 weeks since we've done this.
Yeah.
A long, boring week off.
Fun
Took
stuff.
me.
Oh, that was... Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm rather looking forward to it, I have to admit.
I know.
I would like to see if they were going to make a film out of any of the events in Star Wars, the Darth Bane trilogy.
That would be awesome.
Was that true?
Also...
Yeah. There's, there's one, what's the first one called? There's Path of Destruction, Rule of Two, and what's the last one called?
Steve.
Come on, you're supposed to be the Star Wars
I know,
expert.
but I haven't
Liam.
really looked at Darth Bane stuff yet. I'm not into Darth Plagueis. So...
Darth Plagueis.
It might have it in the back of the book. Well, the front, because the books I've got have it in.
Have you ever heard of Darth Plagueis Wise? It's a Sith legend. Sonic's got a new game in 2013. That hedgehog.
Lost Tribe of the Sith. There, Dynasty of Evil.
Oh, yes.
That's the one.
I think it's pronounced Dynasty.
Same thing. Spelled the same, pronounced the same.
No, but I heard on some forum thing that when A New Hope came out, people were actually saying that this is a movie that they would expect Disney to make. And also, I was thinking about it, if I didn't know Lucasfilms didn't make Star Wars, I would think it was either Disney or New Line Cinema who made it. So those two facts plus the Marvel one, how it's so amazing. I'm really confident.
That's just my reason for people hating on it, really, just like, it's going to be crap now that Disney's got Avengers.
Princesses and mice that talk.
Full stop.
Avengers. There you go, Owen.
You have to say that to the people who win the argument completely.
Yeah.
Avengers.
Avengers, your argument is invalid. Although I do like all the pictures that I've come up with. Just
Yeah, they are funny.
Darth Vader and Steamboat Mickey.
I saw one with Luke Skywalker sort of looking off into the sunset, and his son was like the Mickey Mouse head.
Yes. Oh,
That was so funny.
And the Death Star with the Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
I was watching Russell Howard's Good News last night, and that he was discussing that.
Yeah.
And he had
sorry.
talk with the Donald Duck getting his head decapitated by Darth Vader. That was hilarious.
That was great. But yeah, that's due to come out in 2015, episode 7. So
all the way from 2013 to 2014, I'm going to be like this.
if you can't see, which you can't, Liam is sitting in the corner rocking back and forth, hugging his knees.
Yeah.
Like a mental person.
But yes, also coming out in that year is the Justice League film and Avengers 2. So
Big year.
Big competition.
Well, that's 2015 as well, is it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
There's also meant to be a sequel to Incredibles.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Is it 2015 as well?
Yeah.
Wow.
Disney's going to own in 2015.
Yeah. Also got
They've got Marvel, Star Wars, Incredibles, Pixar.
When's Days of Future Past supposed to be coming out? The new X-Men film.
What?
Days of Future Past, the X-Men one.
I believe that is... Actually, I think that might be 2015 as well.
Yeah.
That's going to be an
It's
awesome
either
year.
2015 or 2016.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not 2014, and it's not next year because next year's Wolverine.
Yes, that's
His new
going to be
movie,
awesome.
which
And then-
I am not looking forward to.
And then 2015 is the next
Which
Captain
also-
America film.
Yeah. That's a long way away.
Yeah, 2014 is the next Captain America.
Problem is that we
Which
actually
is
might die
such-
next month because of the apocalypse.
Oh, it's not going to
God,
happen.
see, if this Illuminati thing creep
Yeah.
up again.
I don't believe it. I'm just having a laugh. Having a laugh. Sorry, I've been watching extras last night, so.
What's it?
Yeah,
just when we're here and it's related to a film, what's people thinking of this 2012 shite?
I believe in the movie.
I believe in a thing called love. Yeah.
I want to go see. I believe that Simon Pegg and Nick Frost have actually made like a film based on the end of the world and actually does look really cool.
Yeah, it's
Where?
called
So-
Shaun of the Dead.
No, it's
No, it's a proper apocalypse movie.
actually I wrote it down.
You wrote it down.
About like saw like a
You wrote
article
it down
on Dead
on
of
the
Geek
ground.
of like 25 most anticipated films for next year.
Wow, you even got a new notebook for it.
Yeah.
He's got a notebook
prepared
of films
to
that you
take
want to watch.
Notebook of suggested films and that. So.
Like Simon Pegg is my favourite actor of ever, so.
Even more so than what you call him?
Yes, we all know what you would call him is.
What, you asked if I prefer Simon Pegg or Alec Guinness?
No.
Oh.
My first actor in my head.
It's called The World's End.
The World End.
After all time.
The World's
Oh,
End.
right.
That's
It's totally
That's
different.
why I was
Totally
confused.
different subject.
That's something else that's out in 2015.
Oh,
the
God.
Fifth Pirates of the Caribbean movie.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
What do you mean, oh god?
Oh, I want to just die.
Because it's an amazing movie.
No, it's not.
Well, I mean, I wasn't.
The first one is okay, the second one is terrible.
No,
the
I
third
like
one's
the second
even
one.
worse. The fourth
The
one's
third one's pretty
okay.
awesome. Bit
I
long.
thought the fourth one was confusing.
Yeah,
I thought it was missing because like Will and Elizabeth wasn't in it.
I think
It
there
lost
was,
its edge on the fourth one because
Yeah.
it didn't have Will and Elizabeth in it.
I thought this was
Too
like
much
edge at the
Jack.
end of the third one.
Huh?
I thought this was edge at the end of the third one. That's what I thought. Just like seems so like stupid that he would actually like sacrifice his own life in a way in that to serve on a ship.
Will Elizabeth?
He didn't sacrifice himself.
Yeah,
no.
he got
Jack.
stabbed.
Yeah, Jack is the person.
No,
Jack saved Will by having him stab the heart.
Yeah, but then Will put his heart.
No, not willingly.
yeah, not willingly.
Like, once you're bound to the ship, you have to serve by it. The Flying Dutchman must always have a captain.
Oh, I only know this because it's on BBC like every other month.
It is, isn't it? It's like Back to the Future and ITV2. It's on nearly every single weekend, which I approve.
Yeah.
Oh, Liam! For really God's sake.
Pardon me.
Really?
That was disgusting.
It's a profession of mine.
Oh, there's meant to be Back to the Future 4 coming out as well.
Why?
I don't know.
I hope not.
It's meant to be a reboot or something.
Oh no, you cannot I will not stand for that. I will not stand for there's no reboot for Back to the Future.
What happened if it was done by Disney?
What year did the first one
Wow,
come
that's
out?
what it's
The first one was 1985.
It might be the new Star Wars thing.
Wow,
How
you
the
really had to
reboots? Wait,
think
not
on
really
that.
Star Wars.
What?
You really had to think on that.
Well, I mean the second and third one came out in 1989
Yeah,
and 1990. So, and they were both set in 1985 as well. So, if you think about it, Back to the Future took place over a weekend.
Yeah.
Wow. What a crazy weekend that was.
And people,
Gosh.
that's why I don't understand why people like going out drinking so much and consider that a good weekend when you can do all of that.
Hey, goodness.
Have 1 week in the 50s, another week in the Wild West,
Exactly.
and about like a day in a tortured version of reality.
Exactly. And yet,
These
people
socks.
think it's awesome to go out in Newcastle and get pissed every Friday night. It makes no sense. That's why I don't drink.
Somehow I feel like the 11th Doctor with these trousers that are too small for even the rised up socks. Just saying. Do you not think? No.
So,
No, I don't think.
but all of those...
Can we sort of like move back on the subject?
I know. Well, it's a bit like films. isn't it?
So for all of those who are kind of confused right now, Liam's just compared himself to the 11th Doctor because
No,
his pants are too small.
no, I compared my socks to them.
Can we please go back to films?
Are you saying
Films.
that Matt Smith is a sweaty sock on your foot?
I did not say that, no.
You kind of did though. You said Matt Smith is like your socks. So is he a sweaty sock?
I was comparing his socks to mine.
Films.
I know, we need to get back to it.
Who reckons
Right.
it's going to be another Shrek film?
Not me, I hope not. God,
No,
it's
they
getting worse and
finish it.
worse.
Yeah, but I saw a
They may
documentary thing.
reboot it.
Yeah, I saw a documentary thing
Into
where they said
real
if
life.
Shrek has any more lessons to learn that they can think of, there'll be another Shrek film.
Adultery.
Is there any more lessons that
Oh my God!
Jesus. Oh, I missed that one. Is that the one line? What?
Shrek learns about adultery.
Oh my God.
Daniel, that's
That'd be
disgusting. Poor Fiona.
Crap.
It's like Liam nearly choked on his own drink. Skyfall?
Yeah, Skyfall.
Wait a minute, before
Wait,
we
no,
get to that,
don't-
Days of Future Past are going to start filming in April 2013. So,
Sorry, what?
film's scheduled to be released in
Days of
2014.
Future Past.
There we are.
Thank you for
When's
that
that
clarification.
Marvel Guardians film thing?
Guardians of the Galaxy, I think
Yeah.
that's pushing 2014, 2015, I think.
I would have said 2014.
Alright.
Yeah.
It's something like the 2nd of the 4th, 2014.
We've got a visitor.
And it is a Batman.
Special guest.
Sound and all that.
One of you can grab this door, could you please?
Yep.
Thank you.
You know what they need there? A bit.
What we need are chairs.
That too. Well, I know
What we need is to be back in the room over there.
I know.
What we
Where?
need is a
Saying
sofa.
night of decency.
Speaking of nights, what do you think of the possibilities of the Batman reboot after Justice League?
I think
Reboot?
it could be
So-
okay. What's happening
I
right?
think it's fine.
What's happening right, Liam, is they're having the Justice League film in 2015,
Yeah.
and then from that, it's like separating out into their own series.
Right.
Like
There
Superman
is a-
will get his own series, Batman will get his own series, Wonder Woman will get hers, etc.
So like what they do with Marvel, like exactly.
In
what-
Yeah, but
reverse.
like in reverse, the Marvel.
Oh, right.
It's like how Marvel started out with the Phase 1 schemes with Iron Man, Hulk, Thor,
Yeah.
Captain America.
Yeah.
They're doing the opposite.
Yeah. So it's like the main one first, and then
Well, technically, when you think about it, Man of Steel would be the first one in that.
Man of Steel.
Yeah, Man of Steel.
Yeah, Superman's movie coming out like
Next year.
next year.
Actually,
And will
that's
that same
coming out.
actor, Superman, be in Justice League maybe?
Sorry, what? I didn't hear that because
Well-
Jake was talking.
Will the same actor who played that Superman
Yes.
be? Yeah.
Yeah, Henry Cavill will be playing Superman.
And he's British!
Fun.
That's
Yeah.
why we like British superheroes.
That's something I've always thought. Like, do you know how Kryptonians are like from an alien planet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do all of them have an American accent?
Actually, they don't. They're all
Oh.
British.
Callum Ballou, who played General
So,
Zod,
The
in
majority
Smallville,
of them are
was
British.
English.
Yeah.
And he was in 17 Adventures.
There is an English hero
Yeah.
Where?
You know the Haunted Mansion thing?
Oh,
and that?
really?
Yeah, he was the Cavalier Ghost guy.
Awesome.
And Andrew Garfield was in Doctor Who.
Oh yeah, I know that.
When?
Daleks in Manhattan.
Evolution.
Oh, is he the guy who gets killed first?
No.
No, he's in both
He's
episodes.
what's he called?
Oh, no.
He's
He's the guy from
one that lives on the
Tennessee.
street. He's the one that lives on the street with
Yeah.
what's his face.
I think I remember now.
We'll give you a whole Laszlo.
We'll give you a home, Laszlo.
So
We'll give you a whole
he's not
Laszlo.
I'm going.
From that guy.
It's like Shatner. He did a bit of a Shatner. We'll give you a whole Laszlo.
I was watching Social Network the other day, and I realised that Andrew Garfield's in that as well. I didn't know that.
Is he?
I
So's that
Yeah.
person from
He's
Street
like-
Life on Deck. What's her name? The Chinese evil.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
I saw. No, he's like the second man, the right-hand man to Mark Zuckerberg in the movie.
Okay.
Business guy.
Andrew Garfield's and Mark Zuckerberg's right hand man.
I wonder, right, do you know the cast of that film, The Social Network, do you reckon their like Facebook pages have like gone upgrade or something? For doing this?
Instead of being blue, it's red.
Wow. No, fun fact, right, do you know Mark Zuckerberg?
Yeah.
He's colourblind and he can't see green or red, which is why Facebook is blue. Yeah?
That's cool.
Yeah. I wonder why he sees the Superman logo as though.
He just sees yellow.
Yeah.
Like float, like you know like you know when you get those blue screens and then like everything from blue and it like just disappears.
Yeah.
It'll be like that. You can see like floating yellow colours. You're like, what the hell is that? What the hell is that? And it's just like there's a blank like you just can't see anything. He's just floating little bits of yellow. Like, you can't see his arms or anything.
Yeah.
So there's like a full blue suit.
Fun stuff.
That would look more sexual, I think.
Wait,
What?
what?
It would look less like a superhero, more like some random sort of stretch suit. What do you not think? I think.
Do you have any idea what the hell we're going on about, Liam? Or have you
Yeah.
slipped
Like it would be a
place?
Superman suit, but without the logo essentially. So all blue. But it would be
Yeah,
like a
but-
blue stretch suit with red underpants on.
Yeah, do you
Can't
realise
see
that?
That's not very sexual.
Can't see it with your
Yeah, do you realise that we're so like, you know, like the green screen suits that and Circus wears when he
Yeah.
plays like Gollum and King Kong?
Hobbit! What were we thinking of Hobbit?
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Is that coming out December?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
comes out
December,
December.
but I think it's getting split into 3 films.
Yeah, it is.
Which is really weird because I have it right here with me now.
You're lucky.
And there is no way you could get this length of book into 3 films.
Unless it's like half an hour.
Yeah, the Hobbit, is it? Yeah.
Each one's half an hour long.
Yeah, I'm sure the films are going to be like 3 hours long or something.
But like
3 hours long.
I don't know, maybe 2.5.
Oh.
like, that's shorter
Still.
than a single Lord of the Rings book.
They could be adding stuff in there.
Yeah, for example, it's, Mr. Baggins, where are you going? I'm going on an adventure. I love that line.
I just like how it's Watson off Sherlock.
Oh yeah.
It's brilliant now, Sherlock from Sherlock's going to be that dragon thing.
Yeah, small.
Yeah, I think that's going to be really quite cool.
Yeah.
Also, Sherlock's going to be the new Star Trek Into Darkness film.
Yes.
The main villain.
Yeah.
Yes.
I really can't see him being a main villain.
Yeah, I know. Just...
But I don't know, his Sherlock is actually quite dark-ish. So,
Yeah.
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 Oh, I enjoy it.
Just keep your crazy
Forever
self.
alone.
Yeah.
So,
But no, yeah, isn't he meant to be, like, people are saying he's going to be calm. Calm!
no, yes, you can't.
He isn't.
No, yes, you can't.
That's
Because, I'm trying to think what he plays.
There's a guy called Jim, last name Knight.
Lol.
Yeah, but I think he plays like a human.
He plays a human.
No,
My
because
God!
like, I can remember, because like I was reading something about it, and it's like a character from like the original series who got sort of like killed off
Oh,
last
Star Trek,
from
so.
Kirk. It's like they're using like things like from like the original series and that
That's-
film.
Is it gone?
Gorm! Now, do you know that's what the video game is? The little Star Trek game, we're going to have
Really?
fight. Yeah, no, there's like Gorn Invasion. Gorn Invasion! Which sounds good when you use that accent. Gorn Invasion! Hang on,
Do you reckon it'll have that fight scene in the game? Just like
oh my god, it better! That would be so cool! Dun dun dun! My god, this rock is heavy! Oh.
Yeah.
He's killed himself.
So have you all seen Skyfall then?
Yeah.
Yes!
I haven't. Don't spoil it for me.
You.
I know. I'm going to try and go with my brother this weekend or something.
Well then, so we
All of
three
our-
can talk about it, could
Yeah.
you please leave the room?
Yeah.
Because I have a lot to say about
Exit
it.
the room. Exit the room. Exit the room.
Oh,
Come on,
stay
mate.
and
Well-
get spoiled.
Oh,
Yeah, either stay here and have the whole movie spoiled.
Same with the viewers.
Why do you have to choose films?
Now, well, this is coming out months later.
True.
yeah, so
This is
basically
around, like,
people
January.
won't care.
Yeah.
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 So you won't
So,
care.
do you want the film spoiled like I have spoiled?
Or can you use code words for the spoilers? Like,
Alright then.
Like
So-
if someone dies, like if M dies for example, just go there.
So, Michael, what did you think of
What is that? That doesn't happen, does it? No, don't tell us.
This is why you should leave the room. Leave the room now or forever hold your breath.
We should just.
It's not going to work with code words. Leave the room and never return.
Okay.
Just give us an example.
I can hear you up there, so I have to go all the way over there, which means to get.
Go get something to eat.
Just go get a drink. Another one. Another. Go get another. Go get another.
How many to have about?
Just go. Just
5
go.
minutes.
5 minutes. Go.
5 minutes.
Congrats to him. He actually guessed that M
I knew. He actually guessed M died.
That was I have to applaud him for that.
I know.
That was wow.
He literally just said, if M dies, just say it meh. So like what you think of meh.
But still, like,
I never actually knew her name was Emma. I've always just like.
no, and I don't think it is Emma because like that's just what the Scottish guy calls her. You know, like Bond never, like Bond doesn't say her name's Emma. He just says this is Emma, and he just goes, Emma, you are a beauty man.
I kept thinking he looked like Dumbledore.
I want to know who he is because he does seem familiar.
He's a British actor, but I can't think.
Well, yes, he's a British actor.
No shit, I'll give it away.
He was like a famous British actor, but I can't remember his name. I think it was like something like
Is he
Arnold or something.
M. Night Shyamalan?
No.
Is he not Dumbledore's brother?
Could be. I'll look on IMDb.
No, look on IGN because because do you know who was actually going to play the groundskeeper?
Who was going to play the groundskeeper?
Sean
If only his
Connery.
name was Will.
Sean Connery.
Yeah, they were going to
Oh
actually
wow,
have
that
Sean
would have
Connery
been epic.
as
That would
the
have been
groundskeeper.
brilliant.
That would have been
Because
awesome.
it's on IGN and that, because I was reading the article last night, I was like, thinking, wow.
On the topic of James Bond, did you know that Casino Royale was a reboot?
Yeah,
I didn't.
I know.
But you didn't
Oh, it was a
know.
terrible. The original was absolutely terrible.
Yeah, it was.
It was like one of the worst James Bonds I've ever seen.
But yeah, that kind of answers my question about why the timeline was so screwed up in Skyfall.
Yeah.
Because it had the car from Goldfinger in it, which got destroyed, and then at the end of the film it set up the thing for the original Sean Connery film, so it kind of screwed up the timeline. Thank God it wasn't a reboot.
Yeah. I still find it weird how Beast from X-Men First Class was Q.
Yeah.
I never realised that. I never realised it until afterwards. And then it was just like, oh my god,
Oh my God.
it's a hairy guy.
What a friend of Q.
I liked it.
Yeah.
It was definitely different. I mean,
I liked him when they were sitting in the subway just having that like conversation.
That was museum.
Museum, yes.
Like,
I did like it when he was in the subway. He's like, I've got your position, but I don't want to know where I am. I want to know where he is. I did like how the movie ended in Scotland, though.
I do like that.
I like that because because it used like a lot of like England and UK, which I think like actually sort of like more like boost the visitors and that.
Yeah.
Now, normally in the Bond films, you go up to all these exotic locations. You go up to all these exotic locations. You see all sorts of crazy stuff like sharks in a fiery pit of
With
water,
laser beams on the
laser
head.
beams on the head in a
And
volcano
then you've
there.
got that massive satellite thing where you can fall down and not break any kind of bone at all. Under a lake.
But it's just so cool they ended it in Scotland.
I know, in like the
It's so
misty
different.
moors and stuff where
Yeah.
you would least expect
Do you know
it.
what I liked about it? How they got to destroy a house for the film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many films do you see when they actually get to destroy a house?
Home Alone.
Technically, they didn't destroy it.
They kind of did.
Yeah, Martha's house in series 3. Master blew it up.
My answer's just going to be... My question's going to be...
Star Wars Episode 4, the
Yeah.
Stormtroopers kind of destroyed the farm place.
Star Wars
They destroy a whole planet.
Yeah, Star Wars
Yeah,
episode
okay,
4
screw
and
that.
5.
Scratch that question then.
Star Wars episode 4 and 6, the Death Star gets destroyed.
How many people have seen Taken here?
Nope.
Taken 2.
What?
Taken 2.
No, I haven't yet.
I just remember seeing a tweet where it was, it's not taken 2, it should be taken as well.
But do you want to know something? You know when they're on the tops of the houses in Istanbul and that?
No. In
On-
Skyfall.
Yeah, on Skyfall and
Yeah.
that, on the bikes and that.
Yeah.
They also shot scenes and that on the scene roof for Taken 2.
Okay.
Oh.
So, because like I went there with my friend Carl and that, and we also like saw Taken 2
Is this
a couple of weeks ago. Yeah,
Oh wow, I haven't heard of it in years.
I know. And we're watching that and like thinking, oh look at they've been shooting Taken 2 there as well. I was thinking much about like they shot them at like the same time. And like got like Liam Neeson coming up saying, oh, you can't shoot here, we're shooting here first.
Yeah.
So much
So like Daniel Craig and Liam Neeson have like an epic fight scene.
Wow,
Yeah.
Michelle Pfeiffer versus James Bond.
that would just be actually
That would be pretty cool.
No!
Go up and on the floor.
Now did you see that
Wrong way, you dip.
Just keep talking about Skyfall, so just like one more time.
Yeah, he's going up the stairs, so he just wants to listen about Skyfall now.
Yeah, if you're up there, Liam, we might as well just talk loudly for you to hear it.
Yeah.
Snape kills Dumbledore!
Holy damn on a cracker! That's not right! But here's the thing, right?
It's like waiting for him to go out the door.
Malfoy disarmed him, so he has the Elder Wand. Boom! Which led Voldemort to kill Snape because he thought he won the Elder Wand, but he doesn't because Malfoy disarmed him.
Yeah.
Never
Anyway, back
explained
to
in the
Bond.
book.
Back to Bond.
Yeah, back to back.
Yeah.
From one British institution to another.
Do you know, apparently I was like reading in an article on that yesterday as well, that Daniel Craig doesn't want to play Bond anymore.
Dun, dun, dun.
But he signed on for another 2 movies.
I know, but it could just be a crappy internet rumour thing, which I'm hoping it is, because it was an awesome Bond.
No,
Yeah.
because he had a lot of input into this one.
Yeah.
Because,
He's like Hugh Jackman with Wolverine, like
Yeah.
going out of his way to get it made.
yeah. But
I can't wait for the Wolverine.
But I mean, but like, if you think of how he acted in, like, how Craig's Bond acted in the first 2 movies, and then how he acted in this one, it does feel like a completely different character, which I
Yeah.
like because I hated his
I
original Bond.
hated Quantum of Solace.
Oh my god, that was abysmal.
Oh.
It's like, I think that didn't make much sense really. I think it's been like a while since I watched like Quantum of Solace.
Yeah.
Like,
I saw it once when my dad bought it on DVD, and I've never watched it again.
I saw it in the cinema and I've never got it since.
it's the same with me and Daredevil. I got it once and never watched it.
Oh.
Actually, no, I watched like the first 2 minutes.
Yeah.
I did the same with the second Spider-Man film. Turned out, watched it for 10 minutes, turned it off because I remembered how bad the acting was.
Yeah.
Mainly Tobey Maguire.
Spider-Man 3 is James Bond, Quantum of Solace.
I don't know, I think Quantum of Solace was worse than Spider-Man 3.
Really?
Yeah. That's well, mainly because he's been... No! There's a lot to talk about. It's an awesome movie.
We have not spent this long talking about the film.
It's so interesting to see what happens to...
Minute, 10 minutes.
Remember those Komodo dragons?
Next time he comes in, just yell at him, dies.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to do that. Someone ruined the movie for me, I want to ruin it for someone else now.
Did I ever tell you about when I went to see Deathly Hallows Part 2?
No, what happened when you went to see... Actually, didn't we go see Deathly Hallows Part 2?
Yeah, but I saw it twice in the cinema, once with you and once with Emily
Oh, right.
and Rebecca. But like, when I went with Emily and Rebecca, there was like someone talking like through the start of it, like, you know, when they're in Gringotts and that, there was someone talking all the way through that. So like when the dragon started escaping, like someone just stood up dressed as Voldemort and shouted Avada Kedavra at them.
Oh, yeah, yeah!
And then he just shut up and said, that was awesome.
Wow.
It was so fun.
Cool. I really wish I'd seen that now.
Oh man, I wish I had my video. Well, yeah, I don't wish I had my video recorded.
Oh, yeah, because you would have been thrown out of cinema.
Yeah.
The cinnamon. The cinnamon.
The cinnamon.
The cinnamon.
Cinema.
I was just thinking when I was going to see Skyfall, I remember when the cinema seats were like so close together, you were like that.
Yeah, just like squished.
Yeah, and they had them stupid fold-me downy chair things.
They still do.
Hated
Well,
them
some still
so
do, and
much.
that's what the OG Metro Centre doesn't anymore.
Yeah, Metro Centre didn't.
The premier seats for there are absolutely amazing.
Yeah,
You get so much space.
but to be fair, you get so much space on your own as well.
Yeah.
God, really hoping that was the
I don't know, so do I.
Just waiting.
Just so I could yell spoilers.
I'm just in the show, I'm just, guys.
Just go, they destroyed the Aston!
Oh yeah, what do you think of the villain?
What?
What do you think of the villain whose name I forgot?
I kind of liked him.
Did you know that the bloke who played him based his performance off David Walliams?
I can kind of see that
Oh
now.
yeah.
Yeah.
Don't you like the scene when he was in the chair and that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
David Walliams posted a tweet about this one saying that exact thing.
Oh yeah, saw that like when you always like to be like mentioning him. Yeah.
He must have felt so honoured to have become a Bond villain.
I know.
You know, it's just like, hey, I'm a Bond villain.
Ah.
Like, actually, he's like,
But now all I can see is It's a Bond villain.
actually, yeah, the minute he comes out of the elevator.
That would have been awesome when Bond's like tying that chair on the island thing and then just like the elevator opens and That would be epic. Oh man, I want to see
The
that.
final words before M dies. Just
Guys.
It's your own fault for being there. The Aston gets blown up. Money Penny's in the movie. There's a new M.
She's black.
She's black, and I'm surprisingly okay with that.
Yeah.
I'm surprisingly okay with this new Money Penny. I like how she did shoot bombs
Yeah, I
and then
thought
like
that
his
was
back
quite
and all
amazing.
that.
We've only got like 5 minutes left, by the way.
No, it don't.
Alright, then we shall fill it with spoilers for Skype.
It's 25 to.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. We've got 25 minutes.
But we always finish like 22.
No, we don't.
No,
We do a fish about 10
We've finished about quarter to 10 to.
Not really, okay.
Yeah.
On to the hair anyway.
There's an amazing fight scene through the subway.
Yes.
The new M is Voldemort.
Yes. This
He
may
gets shot in the arm,
This
but he
makes
also
sense.
fires a gun.
this may sound stupid, but you know when the subway crashes through the floor roof,
Yeah.
roof thing?
Yeah.
I was looking for you in one of the windows.
Really? No, did you notice how the subway was empty apart from the one guy at the front?
Yeah.
That was probably me going, "Ah!"
I was now I just want to see that scene again, but you dressed as Batman.
Just like linking it from
Yes, you can listen, you can link it to that. Just, I didn't have to save you. And then Daniel Craig nearly gets killed.
Oh, and then that would go off the Taken 2 thing as well, where they were fighting on the roof.
exactly.
Exactly. Filming rights.
I guess Christian Bale. Christian Bale saves Daniel Craig from Liam Neeson. That would be one of the greatest things ever.
That'd be like so.
Screw the Queen at the beginning of the Olympics. That's what he is.
That's what we want to see now.
Yeah.
Oh, look at little Liam.
Michael, you should do that for your 5-minute film.
Yes, yes. No, okay then.
Because you want to do a James Bond spoof, why not combine it with Batman?
Mine with Batman and Taken. Because that'll totally work.
Freeway crossover.
Yeah. It will work.
You will make it work.
I will make it work. Snape kills Dumbledore.
I've seen Harry Potter.
Which one is it?
Second last one, second, third one, third last one, man. Second one, that
Sounds like a weird rap song.
Do you know what I think is the most amusing thing in Harry Potter's history?
What?
The Voldemort fetus under the bench in King's
I
Cross
still don't get
at the
that.
end.
Sorry?
I still don't get Voldemort's feces.
Fetus.
Fetus, that's what I meant. I think
Oh,
it's
right,
feces.
I've read
Voldemort's feces underneath the bed.
Voldemort took a dump. I'm going to kill you, Harry.
the Assassin's Creed film that may be having with Michael Fassbender.
Fassbender? I've never heard of Michael Fassbender. I've heard of Michael Fassbender, but not Fassbender.
I was watching Top Gear's episode with him on, and that's how Jeremy pronounced it. I think.
Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Fassbender!
I don't even know about this Assassin's Creed film.
I heard about it.
But if you saw where the script for a Doctor Who episode's been found in a taxi,
No.
Cyberman episode.
Oh,
With
with Warwick
Warwick
Davis.
Yeah.
This last night, didn't
With Warwick Davies! Hello, sir! Warwick Davies!
And it says on the
No, but the person who said it was Justin Lee Connors.
Oh, right.
Warwick Davies!
I've heard.
Gorn!
and it says on the little cast picture things, it's got a picture of Jen Louise Gorman and Clara underneath it, so that's pretty much confirmation of the companion name.
Neil Gaiman left that script on a train once. I think that's just so amazing.
Imagine what if Warwick Davis got turned into a Cyberman.
Oh wow.
You know, he wouldn't be a Cyberman, he'd be a Cyberman.
Lol.
Sizes.
Says the racist.
That has sizism has nothing to do with racism.
Unless it's a black dwarf.
Yeah.
He's not a black dwarf, though, is he?
Black dwarf.
He's a metallic dwarf.
Here we go again.
It sounds like a weird version of Red Dwarf. Like the evil version of Red Dwarf, Black Dwarf.
Yeah.
Yeah. Instead of having cat, it's dog.
You get black dwarves in World of Warcraft that are evil.
That is kind of racist now.
Yeah. See, we've now came full circle into what will be happening in the future of videos, I believe, about Liam and his racism.
Oh,
Yeah.
right, yeah.
So let's keep that topic for another day, shall we?
Always nice.
You just want your episode to go perfectly down.
Yes, I wanted to go perfectly
We've been waiting a long time.
I've been waiting about not even a year.
Not even a yard.
Not even a
A
year.
yard.
More
Not
like
even a
5
year.
months.
About 5-7 months.
At least a couple of weeks.
He's been waiting not even a yard.
I've been waiting for not even a year.
A yarl.
A year.
A yarl of Windhelm.
Something is happening with my phone, but I
I've
can't.
just got the best news from Bethesda.
Bethesda.
And they've nearly fixed the bugs for the Skyrim DLCs for the PS3, so I'm really happy. Because I really want to get Dawn Guard and Pathfinder and also Dragonborn.
Yeah, Dragonborn.
Because that looks awesome, because you get to fly a freaking dragon!
You're gonna fly a freaking dragon across the sky.
You know, I think like
Double
apparently
dragon, marble
Bethesda. Like I was always wondering where the name Bethesda came from, and I found out that it's just the place at the start.
Yeah, Bethesda, Maryland, I think. No, it's either Bethesda, Maryland, or Bethesda, Virginia, because it's a naval base.
I just got sad. That wasn't cool.
They live in a naval base.
The reason why I know that is because I watch a lot of NCIS, which is set in the DC area and that.
Oh, yeah.
This is the
Loads of
hub.
Bethesdas.
Yeah.
I think.
Daniel, do you know them CSI New York?
Yep.
There's someone at the convention there from that as well, if you want anything signed.
Are we doing your?
I've got all my CSIs
are
around home.
like.
No, not today.
What?
We show us in that card thing though, like in.
Well, right now.
thing.
No.
Yeah.
Police Academy.
Police Academy? Is there a new one of them?
Yeah, well, they're supposed to be remaking Police Academy, and
I
apparently
don't like all these remakes.
they're supposed to be getting Shaquille O'Neal to play Hightower
When's Kick-Ass 2 out?
next year.
Oh.
Let's have a look at the...
Yeah.
Let's have a look at the movies. I want to have a look at the movies.
I'm looking at the movies.
Let's have a look at the movies. Daniel, let me look at the movies. Let me look at the movies, Daniel. Daniel!
Hang on. Why have you got The Last Stand on this list?
Which one?
What?
That's
Oh, right, yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger's new movie.
Alright.
that's the. What do you think it was like?
X-Men 3.
No.
Arnold Schwarzenegger's fast movie.
No.
So, right. It seems that's pretty much the end now. Favourite movies? Yeah.
But
Top 3?
I thought that said
Yeah, when
Scooby-Doo.
the guys do our favourite movies, I had no idea.
favorite movies, Avengers. Night of the Living Dead.
Is that the one where they run?
Where they run.
The one where they run.
Do the zombies actually run in that?
No, these like this is like the very original one, like the black and white one from like the 50s, 60s and that.
They are not running.
I like they're just like slow motion and that.
Yes! They are zombies!
And The Godfather.
I've never actually saw that.
Well, all of them.
That's just the first one.
Yeah.
Because like I'm gonna watch like the third one because it's on Friday on More 4 and that. Today.
More
on
four.
More 4.
More
It's-
forward.
So, let it be known. Friday, the 9th of November 2012, Daniel Hall was gone grandfather free.
God, grandfather.
Yeah, God grandfather.
I'm gonna make you another. Oh wait, I gotta go.
I got to make you an offer you can't refuse. Go to the shops and buy my pills and I put a horse head in your bed again. For some reason he was a Chinese warlord there.
No,
Jake, your top films or top 3 films?
I have no idea, but I do like Avengers.
Yeah.
That would be in my top 20.
I think you already know that mine's Star Wars.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd Star Wars would be in the top 22.
And I get the feeling that there's going to be.
I'm distracted by this notepad.
Oh my god, what's it doing?
I'll operate for all the
Dancing.
pages just like flew out.
Oh,
Oh, well, I'm
I
dancing.
know this isn't exactly film, but it could be because the creator created Ted. What do you think of Seth MacFarlane restarting the Flintstones?
I don't know. I'm in sort of like 2 months like, cause it was like the original cartoon that I can remember from it. I can remember so many good things about it.
Yeah.
Was good, but I think like with like the new age animation and that, I think it would be kind of good.
I think it'd be shit.
I wonder if they're actually going to make like because I know like in the original version they had like Stone Age version of microwaves and dishwashers when they had the elephant trunks and all that. I wonder if they're going to do stuff like iPods and iPads and like that like kind of modern day stuff today.
Yeah.
Like TV remote. Actually, no, they had TV remotes, didn't they?
Yeah.
You push a button, the little bird flies out.
Yeah, they're not that far back in the stories when they made the original series.
Still there.
There was something to air it on.
No, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like in the show. In the show.
In the show.
In the show.
What are you doing? Why are you showing
No.
me a picture of your phone?
Twilight Sparkle
That's me
Ball.
hugging a snowman.
Why are you hugging us?
Why is hoodie?
We're gonna have to talk about this one as well with your racism. See,
Oh,
you're
how
hugging.
is that racist?
No, he's hugging white. Snowman.
He's hugging a snow. Oh, white supremacy.
It's not a black snowman.
Meanwhile, I've got
Racist.
Twilight Sparkle one on mine.
Meanwhile, I've got my cat on mine.
And what has Daniel got?
No, it's 12:47. So.
Captain Rogue's shield.
Oh, hang on, wait a minute,
You know.
Is there actually like smoke in that on the floor?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so cool.
I knew, isn't it?
And I was like,
Yeah!
You'd have seen this last time if you actually turned up.
I don't care. I was busy.
So yeah, anyway, I think this could be the end
Next.
of the podcast.
Why are you doing that?
Why do you think of this podcast, Liam? All the way from the stairwell.
Well, it's very like interesting. I learned a bit more about
All I heard was lengthy Christian.
probably pretty much than the elephants.
But yeah, anyway.
I should make a character that was.
so that
The hobgoblin.
We never actually. We never actually got Michael or Liam's favourite films.
he said Star
The
Wars.
hobgoblin.
What's your favourite film, Michael?
Too late.
Tell me I will destroy.
Bye!